Finally, we're back at the main story! Huzzah! And welcome to part 45 of Final Fantasy VIII. And let me assure you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a long part. Primarily because of the boss battle. Because I foolishly was ill-prepared. Anyway, we're gonna have to liberate Balamb from the Galbadian forces because they pretty much locked down the town and have all citizens that were in it running errands and happened to come back into the town locked out. So in order for us to even get in, we have to literally talk to the soldier twice. And that's after talking to the hotel owner and the hotel wife. And talking to Zell, who is pissed that he can't go back to see his mom because this guy's blocking the way. Now then, since we are pretty much blocked off, needless to say, we can't really go back. And for one reason and one reason only. Once Squall tricks the Galbadian guards to letting them in because of a message about Alone's whereabouts, we can't leave the area until we actually meet the commander. Oh boy, you'll be surprised who the commander is. And let me assure you, it's a familiar face. Yeah, and one other dead giveaway, the commander's a girl. Now, in this particular stage, Zell will be the partner you'll be with for the time being. So, with that said, you can either get Selphie, Rinoa, or Quistis, or Irvin. I'm gonna use Rinoa because Rinoa's one of the lower level people on the group. We can also visit the hotel owner's house to see his daughter and uncle, or should I say brother, pretty much worried about the hotel owner and the wife. But where we need to go, actually, is Zell's house. Yes, we'll have to visit that place again. And let me be blunt, Balamb literally has no faith in Zell whatsoever. Not even his own mother. So, in order for us to actually proceed with this plot, we're gonna have to go over to this area right here where Ma Dinked is. Now, Zell will pretty much have a bravado saying, well, even though he deserved the bravado, that he pretty much did most of the brain work and all the fisticuffs. And his mother, well, having little to no faith, how shall I put this? She thought he was beaten up by the guards, but even worse, she just described who is also running the town. Apparently, Fujin is in with the Galbadian guards, and where there's Fujin, Raijin's not too far behind. So I guess you could take a wild guess as to what we're going to be doing. Anyway, we're gonna have to go up to Zell's house since all the hotels are pretty much closed off to the public. Or at least so we think. No, wait, no, correction. I'm right. We will have to go to Zell's house for the save because the hotels are pretty much out of use for right now. And also, I just showed off, again, I got the cutting trigger. Almost forgot. With the fact that I've got the cutting trigger, Squall has learned a new move. Now, I forgot what his limit breaker what new limit break he learned, but he's learned a new limit break. And I dropped seed rank. Of course. Now then, we can talk to the station staff and also talk to the Galbadian soldiers in the process. So, what we're going to have to do is go over to the dock in order to talk to the guards there about the captain. Or, yeah, that's right, we're going to have to go to the dock to talk to the guards about the captain. Or the hotel, whichever one comes first. And of course, the Galbadian guards found out that he has information of a loan. However, these guards aren't as stupid as the guard that let us in. So, in other words, we're gonna have to actually go to the dock. I skipped a step, I apologize. So, because of the fact that everyone else in town was using that as a way to get in and out of town without any procrastination or problems from the guards, yeah, these guards actually aren't as easily fooled. So, again, we're gonna have to find the captain. And they are pretty much talking about how suspicious these guys are. And for the record, I'm gonna go on ahead and spoil it. The captain is Raijin. That's pretty much what we're doing and what we're looking for. So, we're gonna have to go into the next area, or talk to this soldier here. Yes, we know Sorceress Idia has the power to wipe out the town. Don't remind us. So, we'll have to go straight through the area where we first went on the submarine to Dolet. So, let's talk to these soldiers here. Now, also, if you happen to come by here and you don't have any cure, and you should by this time have 100 cure, you can always get some cure from over there, in that area where the submarine used to be. Excuse me. So once you talk to the goons, now we gotta go back to Zell's house to save. So, let's go on ahead and do that. We're gonna skip those guys because we're gonna have to deal with the events at Zell's house first, then go to the train, and then stay. And Zell is pretty much personal about his room. I mean, I wouldn't want random people going up in his room. But Renoa is definitely was definitely cheerful of the fact that she went into Zell's room. Does she has a fetish into breaking into people's rooms? Now then, one thing is perfectly clear though. He may have some strong relation to Ward, because Ward may be Zell's grandfather, which is all the more reason why he took the role of Ward. Because again, it was just hinted he fought in a war. What other war was there between Galbadia and Estar? That's what it is. Anyway, Squall is pretty much being embarrassed again. Isn't the first time, and it certainly isn't the last. So you might want to save for right now, and you might want to get everything you need done. Wait, not everything you need done. Why did I say that? Oh wait, no, I know what I meant to say. Everything you need done as far as abilities go, because you're going to need it for the boss. God forbid you're going to need it for the boss. So everything must be right. We'll have to talk to Ma Dink probably twice. Oh wait, we've already been here. We've already been there too. Sorry I stumbled up a little bit, but we're gonna have to go back to the train. And as you can see here, all the Gabadian soldiers are sick because Raijin just got finished burning fish. Well, cooking fish, actually. Not just any fish. One of those rotten, blade fish, which has a funny smell, and Raijin happened to cook some and gave it to the guards, which in turn had them to pass out from the exhaustion. And by the way, this is Raijin. He is stupid. So, since we've already talked to Zell's mom, I think we can go over to... No, not here. No. I think we're supposed to go to the hotel. Yeah, we're supposed to go to the hotel. Wait, what are you doing past me? There's nothing back there! However, the rascal's mom is pretty much talking about the horrible fish that Raijin was just cooking. So, yeah. Let's go on ahead and leave and go and talk to the guys by the hotel. Wait, no, correction. We gotta go to the dock first, then the guys by the hotel. Again, I'm jumping the gun. I shouldn't do that. Well, there's only one guy here, and he was supposed to use this dog to find clues for a loan, and unfortunately, thanks to Raijin, the dog can't do that. So now, you're gonna have to follow the dog. Now, the dog will go back to the trade section. Yes, we're gonna be running back and forward. It's not my fault, it's part of the quest to actually get the boss battle going. And finally, we'll end up running into Raijin after we deal with all the sequences that leads up to him. Like, for instance, going to the train station. Now we're gonna have to go into the train and... Oh wait, there's Raijin! Or at least we would have gone in the train. But instead, we're gonna have to go after Raijin because a dog is now chasing Raijin because he smells the same fish. And he happens to like the smell of the fish. So now, we're gonna have to go up to those guards. And, well, Raijin got his ass whooped. And Fujin is obviously pissed at the fact that he cooked bad fish and pretty much threw the dog's scent off and had it chasing him all the way into the commander's office, which just so happens to be the inn. So, as it stands right now, Raijin is pretty much, well, Raijin and Fujin are pretty much the reason why Balamb is, under siege. They actually evacuated from the garden before we moved it into a mobile fortress, basically. So, here's what you do with these guys. If you want to get healing magic, Raijin has Cura. Make sure you draw it from him. And beware, Raijin is the hardest hitting person on the team. this is actually the first phase of the fight, by the way. And mind you one thing, it is locked on the current level of the player, which is Squall. I do believe Squall is level 37, so we're gonna be here a while. Not to mention, slow down, and also not to mention, Raijin has a, special ability, and that ability is, he heals from thunder, and past me uses thunder. We're gonna be here a while. We are gonna be here. I should have used Leviathan, but no. I used Quetzalcoatl, and I heal back all the damage I just got finished doing to him. God damn it, pass me. It's okay though. You're gonna have to stock Protect or even use Protected Shell for this battle. And bear in mind one thing. The only thing that makes this battle hard is the fact that the guards are constantly healing Raijin. Once you take out the guards, Raijin is absolutely no problem. And I used my Kira, didn't I? I could have just drew a Kira from Raijin, but no, I didn't think about doing that. However, you will have to be on a drawing frenzy in this fight. Well, actually, the next fight, not this fight. The next fight, there is a GF, and you will need to draw it. And I do believe we hit him hard. We're gonna hit him harder. We still got Siren too. So one other thing you can do with Raijin, and I hope you don't waste your blind because you're gonna need it later on, is to blind Raijin or put him to sleep. And then you can just spam GFs on him the whole time. If you do that, Raijin will be an easy fight. This should be easy. But you know what? My setup pretty much screwed me over. And I was going to blind him too. But Squall is using Silent Voice, and I think that may just wrap up this battle. Or at least I hope it will. But nonetheless, having silence on Fujin really will, Raijin really will help. Because I do believe sometimes he will cast magic too, to heal himself. But whatever the case, we have defeated Raijin. I was about to say Fujin. We haven't fought her yet! And we got a strength up for doing so. I'll be putting that on off screen, but still, we have defeated Raijin, so now it's time to go and encounter Fujin. And this is where things get nasty. This one-word, two-word woman is by far the dangerous out of the three, which should tell you something. Why is Cypher giving them orders again? Because Raijin actually can kick your ass if you don't heal, which you're about to see soon enough because, well, I pretty much could not see where the cursor was. And Fujin, oh my god, where to begin with Fujin? Aside from level 1 and level 2 magic like Tornado, well that's level 3. Tornado's level 3, but she also uses Blizzaga and other random magics too. Oh shit! Raijin just scored a critical hit and oh lord, Zella's getting wrecked. But we had to draw Pandemonia. Sorry Zell, I didn't mean to do that to you, bro. Oh crap! He scored another critical hit! Don't worry, Zell will be up at the end of this fight. Don't worry, I just need to blind Raijin. Good, he's blinded. However, Fu is the problem. So here's the thing with Fujin. Thank God, and I repeat, thank God, oh, by the way, I had to stock lives, and I'm gonna have to cast live too, but thank God that Fujin, throughout the entirety of this fight, did not use Psy. And I will tell you, oh God, I inadvertently used it on Renoa. Why did I do that? But anyway, I'm going all over the place because of this situation, but don't worry, I will have Zell back on his feet. But anyway, she's only using Zan, and she's only spamming Zan, and I do believe she will also spam only, wait, she'll also spam only, magic, but she will randomly use a move called Psy. If Psy hits one of your characters, you had best have some sort of healing item or healing magic on your characters as soon as humanly possible, because immediately when she casts a Psy, Raijin's gonna kill you. And why am I casting life on Renoa? See, this is what I was talking about. I couldn't really see the cursor because there was so many stuff on, there was so much shit on the screen that I couldn't really see where Zell was, and I wanted to heal Zell. Instead, I'm gonna have to use a Kiraga in order to get Squall back into the game. I could have actually used that new limit break, but I healed myself beforehand. Because the moment I used that limit break, Fu would have took 2 turns. Yeah, that's the other thing. Fu takes multiple turns. So ice may be the only thing that does damage to both Fujin and Raijin. Well, other than fire, but wind, not so much. Oh, and for the record, if you use Siren, you may just silence Raijin, because he too will have spells on his hand. And not to mention, when he's about to go down, he won't just go down quietly. Oh no, Raijin will have to use a high potion to restore his health. Honestly, this is where I could have just used an item in which would have easily got me to where Zell was. Or should I say, would have easily, damn it, will you stop scoring critical hits on me? But as I was saying, which would have easily had me to select Zell, so Zell would be back in this fight. So I'm just gonna have to cast Cura, and I'm gonna draw and cast Life. Nope. Draw and cast Life for Zell. Or I'll just cast Cura on myself. One of the two. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now we're gonna draw. Cast Life on Zell this time. There we go. I couldn't really see where the pointer was, where the cursor was, because Zell is dead at the end of the screen. So this time, I hope we brought back Zell. There we go! Let's get Zell back on his feet immediately before he dies. Oh, you bitch! Alright. We gotta do away with Raijin. We seriously gotta do away with Raijin. Even though this time it was Fu that killed him. Thank you, Angelo, but that didn't do too much damage. At all. I really hope we can take out Raijin, because they are starting to become rather annoying. Besides, a Phoenix down would have actually brought Zell back to life real quick, and at a higher HP for that matter. Speaking of items, I forgot he did that. I'm going to kill him. Again, I apologize. I'm frustrated because I set this up a little bit... No, not a little bit. I definitely set this up wrong. I could have been more prepared for this battle, but I'm still going to win it nonetheless. That's what's important. Now then, Zell, I think it's time to wake up. Wait, did I just use Quetzalcoatl? Did I use Quetzalcoatl? Oh no, I used Siren, thank goodness. Whatever the case, I just drew I did earlier in the battle, drew Pandemona. And Pandemona is the new GF that we're gonna have, provided that we survive this battle. And Fu, you're taking way too many turns. Well, I tried to put you to sleep at least. Let's just hope I could actually stop Raijin in his tracks. He scored way too many critical hits and killed off Zell. Regardless, Zell's still gonna get the AP points for this. I'll make sure of that. On. Raijin's still standing. Damn it! But good news is, we've got Ifrit back in the party. Will you stop scoring critical hits, you asshole? Alright. It doesn't matter. We've got this. Hopefully this will take out Raijin. And done! Yes! He's out of there. Now all that's left is Fujin. Alright. What we're gonna do with Fujin? Real simple. Try to put her to sleep. Because now that Raijin's out of the way, Fujin may cast Psy somewhere along the line. But before she does, yeah, I want to make sure that she's... Yes! Got her! She's done! It's over with. All we have to do is just spam magic and GFs, and we've got this in the bag. She's not ever waking up ever again. And of course, we're using the brothers too. Ha! Hilarious. However, despite the fact that she absorbs wind, I think she absorbs wind. I'm not sure. I hope not. Oh shit, she does! Well, that was only 225, so, yeah. Let's use somebody else other than any wind-based, GFs. So, Fujin absorbs wind and Raijin absorbs thunder. Who knew? I mean, it's in their name after all. It doesn't matter. She's almost dead. She has a high defense, but just a few more GF shots and she'll be done. With which means one thing. The great and powerful Leviathan must use his magic to fuck shit up. Even though I haven't really been giving much HP to Leviathan. I don't know, it may just be enough to do her in. Nope, not enough. But she's still asleep. Oh, she just woke up! Oh, really fucking up there, Great Leviathan! It doesn't matter. We almost got her. We almost got her. I forgot, we had Siren's silent voice. That may not do much, but it may just end this battle. By the way, that's the only reason why I keep saying we almost got her, because, yeah, I'm looking at the time and we're almost nearing the end of the battle. And she's done! I struggled a bit and I could have set things up a little bit better than what I did. But nonetheless, Fujin and Raijin is done for. And we've not only got a strength up, but a combat king too. And a mega elixir. Huzzah! Plus 20 AP. And, well, we've got ourselves a new GF. Excellent. So, in other words, Fujin and Raijin are only acting out on their own because of Cypher. So, in other words, they're on Cypher's side, and they are practically, joined forces with the Galbadian troops. So, as it stands, as tragic as this sounds, that's just blind loyalty. While Zell tries to tell Fujin and Raijin to tell Cypher to stop his bullshit, although Fujin's all for it, Raijin is like, we ain't no sellouts, y'all! Raijin's an idiot. In other words, they are now officially our enemies, and if we do see them again, we're gonna have to fight them. And of course, Fujin kicks his ass. And by his, I mean Raijin's. So with that said, the hotel is now back under the control of the hotel owner and the wife, and Balamb Town is now easily accessible again. That is a long, long part, ladies and gentlemen. And I apologize if I had some dead spaces. But with that said, we have one last thing to do before I call it quits. We now know where our next destination is, and that is Trabia Garden. And that is where we're going to be going in part 46. After all, Trabia Garden was destroyed by missiles back in part 33, or probably a little bit further than that. But whatever the case, I am going to call it a part on this episode. This is RVMan 985, and I'm going to equip Pandemona to Squall, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, he's got a speed junction too. Squall can definitely use that. Peace out.